Hi everyone. We're going to be going over the first section in your book, which is a lot of vocabulary and a lot of labeling. It's called Section 1-1, Lesson 1, Points, Lines, and Planes. So just to start off, there's a lot of new terms here, but you've heard me refer to them before. So first one is called a point. It looks like this. Line, it looks like this. And a line has many different names. You can call it line cursive letter, lowercase cursive letter, or you can do two letters, two capital letters with this line over it, and you can also write it in the other order. So QP or PQ. Kind of like a line segment, and also not similar to the other term we learned beginning with an R, ray, not like array. Rays have to be specific orders. Planes have a couple different names. Uppercase cursive letters in the corner, that'd be plain K, but then any 3 points in any order. That's plane. There's a word called collinear and coplanar. If 2 points are collinear, these 2 points are collinear. They are on the same line. If these points are coplanar, you would say these two B and D are coplanar. And I also have, we're going to be going over all these notes, points, lines, collinear, planes, planar. I don't really like my pictures aren't really as good, so I'm going to go right back to the book. So the book refers to a bunch of really good examples. So first and foremost, I want to explain to you what happens on an example. So on an example, they're going to say, name the line, a line containing point W. The line can be named as line LN. So here's the line. It's on this plane. The whole line is on the plane. And it says, name this line. Because there are 4 letters, any combo of those 2 letters, any two-letter combo of these 4 letters, that means there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 names just for that one line. So get used to that. That is a very common theme running through. And this shape also has a really cool thing, which is, are these 2 lines coplanar? So line cursive N and line cursive R. These are actually not coplanar because this line goes up and above out. If you can see, that's just cutting through the plane. So next, the next big thing I want to go over. So it involves these shapes. Lines, when they ask you about lines, they are going to ask you whether or not lines go on forever, where are the lines located within objects. So the next big thing to do is something like this. So if you notice, they do ask sometimes, well, if this is a castle, so name parallel lines or lines that are just running through vertically. So these are actually lines that they'll be asking you for consequently because every shape has these lines based around it. So the typical question would be like number 51. It says trace the drawing of the castle shown. Draw 5 vertical lines. There's another good example of a way to use lines. Now there's one more thing I want to go over, which is to a plane. So a typical question would be, these 2 lines intersect at what? And the lines intersect at a point. And this is a perfect representation of the other major concept of intersection here, which would be, where do 2 planes intersect? These 2 planes, plane T and plane P, intersect at not a point, but a line. So it's very important to know the difference between those as well. And now you can see it, there's a visual as well. You can see it there. But as I said, 2 lines will intersect, like this line and this line intersect at point Y.